Hello, hello. Welcome back to my small channel, Sugar.413. And today on Real Talk, I just want to talk a little bit about a personal problem that I have been dealing with a little bit. Um, since I was about 4 years old, I've been wearing glasses, right? Because I was diagnosed with being nearsighted and I had astigmatism. So I've always had to wear glasses as a kid. And I don't know if I really had to, but the doctors told my parents that I did, and I did, but I thought that I could see pretty well. So by the time I got to be a teenager, I didn't really wear the glasses as much, right? I always had some. My mom always took me to get the prescriptions renewed every year or whatever for the eye appointments, which was great. And they always kept an eye on my eyes. But anyway, then when I went in the military, they gave me the eye test, and I had the military ugly birth control glasses, what we called them. They were like these big black glasses, and you couldn't wear lipstick or anything, and you had these ugly glasses. You barely had enough time to do your hair in boot camp, so you looked horrible. But anyway, everybody had them, so it wasn't just me. We all wore these, and we called them birth control because no one would want to even look at you in any certain way with those glasses on. But anyway, let's move the story along. Um, Now, as an older person with older eyes, I wear the glasses a little bit more at night. During the day, I can read perfect. So I have glasses. They don't have a prescription for reading because I can see really well without the glasses for reading and stuff. It's the distance that's a little bit kind of tricky. And night driving with the new headlights that's on these cars is awful. Now, I don't remember this as a young in my 20s and my 30s. I never really had problems with night driving, but now the headlights from oncoming cars kind of startle me, actually, where I have to slow my car down to creep by them in case somebody runs out in the street to make sure that I can see. So I said, something is going on. I know I have the astigmatism. Now they saying I do have a small cataract, which is fine. And I do wear my glasses exclusively for night driving because they have the glare control, make everything a lot better. I can see a lot better. The light from the other cars is cut in half, really, with the glare um, uh, part of the glasses that's on there. But there still is a little bit because things look a little dark sometimes at night with the astigmatism and the cataract. So one thing that I found, and this is strictly my own opinion, I am not advising anyone to do this. I am not an eye doctor. I'm not even a doctor, nurse, or nurse practitioner. I'm just a regular consumer and a regular patient. But these are what I use. These are for dry eye. So what I find out is that my eyes get really dry, even though I'm not working, but I'm still on a screen all the time because I'm on social media. I'm doing emails for my little volunteer job. So I'm still on a screen. So these drops and these refresh are really, really good for me. So what I find is when I get up in the morning and I'm washing my face and stuff, I put a drop in each eye. During the middle of the day, I put a drop in each eye, and before bed, I put a drop in each eye. Made the world of difference for night driving for me. The other night, I had to go to a program, and it was from 6 to 8, and I go, oh boy, it's starting to get dark here, by the time we left. And I drove home almost like I used to back when I was in my 20s and my 30s. So I think that on top of having astigmatism and on top of having a developing cataract, my eyes were extremely dry. So the dryness was making a little blur when I would drive at night. So for me, these work. I'm not telling you to go out and buy them, but if you already have some drops for dry eyes, just give them a try. It's not going to happen overnight. You're going to probably have to use them for a couple days because you got to get your eyes to get to a point where they're lubricated. So now it's just habit for me. I get up in the morning, washing my face, brushing my teeth, I'm eye dropping. In the afternoon, before we go out for lunch, and I have some in my purse because this came from a pack at Costco's. So I have a bunch of them. I think it came with 3 packs. So I have one at home, one in my purse, and then one in my car. just in case. But anyway, and then these are disposable, which is great. So you can keep a couple of these in your purse and kind of use them. You can use them as needed. They don't tell you um, how many times a day, just as needed. So your eyes might be drier than mine, but I'm just saying, give this a try. It may work for you, and it may make the difference when you are driving at night, because I want to still be able to enjoy activities at nighttime, and I still want to be safe. So I think I found my little cure for myself, and I hope and pray that it worked for you. So again, or now, if you're new to my channel, I'm Sugar.413, and I do series called Real Talk. Real, REEL, which means REAL, but I do real because I'm in front of a camera and I'm just trying to share personal experiences with you, and maybe something resonate with you of something that you do for your dry eyes. Maybe you have a natural remedy. Now, I forgot, I have also been putting castor oil, not in my eye, because I know people do, and they say it makes a world of difference. But what I've been doing is just rubbing a little on my eyelid and my lash, like at night. So every night after I wash my face, after I take my shower, I rub some castor oil around my eyelid, under my eye, around my eyelid and under my eye. So I have been doing that also. So between the dry eye drops and the castor oil, so I can't really tell you. Um, maybe you could try them both. If you're not allergic to castor oil, you could try the castor oil. I don't put it in my eye, like I said. I just put it on my lid. People have claimed that that makes the difference. I am seeing a difference, so now I have to really think. Is it the castor oil or is it this? So it's probably a combination of both. But if you don't trust the castor oil, which is not probably FDA approved for your eyes like this, just start off with these drops and see. But please, in the comment section, let me know if you have a remedy for night vision that you can share, or if you've tried these remedies and that they worked for you. I'm not going to keep you on here long. I try to do these in less than a 10-minute spurt. But remember to share the video, to like the video, and to subscribe. Please. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I'm not going to even lie to you. Um, it seems like an impossible goal, but I'm halfway there. So I'm just going to keep putzing along, and one day I will have some 1,000 subscribers. Thank you so much again. Bye bye.